The Spectral Enigma: Unraveling the Craziest Ghost Conspiracy. Part 1. The Whispers of the Unseen. In the obscure corners of internet forums and clandestine meetings, a conspiracy theory unlike any other took root. An audacious claim that the world of ghosts and spirits was not what it seemed. Whispered among conspiracy enthusiasts and skeptics alike, the theory posited that the entire concept of ghosts was a ruse, a carefully orchestrated illusion designed to manipulate and control humanity. The theory suggested that a shadowy organization, hidden within the depths of governments and secret societies, was behind the creation of ghost stories and paranormal encounters. These entities, known as spectral architects, were believed to possess advanced technology and psychological manipulation techniques that allowed them to fabricate the eerie phenomena commonly attributed to ghosts. Part 2. The Manipulation of Perception. As the conspiracy theory spread like wildfire, proponents pointed to a myriad of evidence that they claimed supported their claims. They argued that alleged ghostly encounters often followed patterns and tropes, leading them to believe that these encounters were scripted and staged by the spectral architects. Photographs and videos, long touted as proof of the supernatural, were scrutinized for signs of digital manipulation and special effects. Furthermore, the conspiracy theory posited that electromagnetic disturbances, often associated with ghostly sightings, were nothing more than advanced technology designed to induce feelings of fear and awe. Witnesses who claimed to have communicated with spirits through mediums were painted as unwitting pawns in the larger scheme, manipulated into spreading the illusion of a spiritual realm. Part 3. A Hidden Agenda. At the heart of the conspiracy theory lay the question of motive. Why would a powerful organization go to such lengths to create an elaborate hoax of ghosts? Some believed that the spectral architects sought to control and manipulate public perception, using fear of the supernatural to guide human behavior and maintain social order. Others speculated that the illusion of ghosts was a tool for distracting the masses from deeper, more sinister agendas. As the conspiracy theory gained traction, researchers and skeptics delved into paranormal history with renewed vigor. The accounts of famous ghost sightings, hauntings, and poltergeists were re-examined through the lens of this audacious theory. Meanwhile, those who had dedicated their lives to investigating the paranormal found themselves questioning the very nature of their work. Part 4. Unveiling the Illusion. In a dramatic turn of events, a group of skeptics and conspiracy theorists embarked on a daring mission to expose the truth behind the spectral conspiracy. Armed with state-of-the-art technology and a relentless pursuit of answers, they infiltrated alleged haunted locations armed with cameras, sensors, and determination. As they meticulously documented their investigations, they uncovered anomalies that defied easy explanations. In one instance, a team witnessed eerie apparitions that vanished when exposed to specific frequencies of light. In another, electronic devices malfunctioned in ways that seemed too complex to be simple hoaxes. The evidence they collected cast doubt on the conventional wisdom surrounding paranormal phenomena. Part 5. The Unraveling of Reality. Yet just as their findings threatened to shake the foundation of the spectral conspiracy theory, a series of strange and unsettling events occurred. Members of the investigative team reported vivid, terrifying nightmares that seemed to blur the lines between reality and illusion. Some claimed to have experienced unexplainable phenomena within their own homes, leading them to question their own sanity. The deeper they dug, the more the boundaries between the perceived reality and the supposed conspiracy began to blur. The line between truth and falsehood became so indistinct that the investigators themselves began to question whether they were caught in the machinations of the spectral architects. The spectral enigma left its mark on those who dared to challenge the conventional wisdom of the supernatural. It served as a stark reminder that the line between reality and illusion can be far more elusive than anyone could have imagined. In the end, whether the conspiracy theory was an elaborate fabrication or a genuine revelation remains an enigma that continues to haunt those who seek the truth behind the veil of the unseen. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe. The Spectral Connection, Unveiling the Twitter Afterlife. In the heart of the bustling city of Milltown, a young woman named Sophie led a quiet life. By day, she worked at a small bookstore, and by night, she indulged in her passion for writing. Sophie also had a rather peculiar hobby. She enjoyed exploring the mysteries of the supernatural, often sharing her findings on Twitter. One ordinary evening, as Sophie was sipping tea and reading a book in her cozy apartment, She noticed something peculiar on her Twitter profile. Her follower count was steadily increasing, but she hadn't followed anyone new in weeks. Her curiosity piqued. She began to investigate. To her surprise, her new followers had strange usernames like @Whispering Spectre and @Eternal Wanderer. Their profile pictures were ethereal and hauntingly beautiful, displaying misty landscapes and moonlit nights. Sophie realized that something otherworldly was happening. With a mixture of curiosity and trepidation, Sophie reached out to one of her new followers, @Lady of Eternity, who had a particularly enigmatic aura. To her astonishment, the response was swift, and it was clear that this was no ordinary user. Lady of Eternity's message read, "Sophie, I have followed you because we need your help. We are ghostly entities with unfinished business in the mortal realm. Only you can assist us." Sophie was taken aback, but felt a strange sense of duty. She agreed to help and began communicating with @Lady of Eternity and her other spectral followers. Each had a unique story and a task they needed her to accomplish to find peace. As Sophie assisted more followers with their unfinished business, she encountered a challenging case: a lost love story, a spirit yearning to reunite with their long-lost love. Sophie's quest to find the missing pieces of their love story led her on a haunting journey through the city's history. In the depths of Milltown's archives and libraries, Sophie uncovered old letters, photographs, and forgotten stories that pieced together the love story of lost love stories past. With each discovery, the spirit grew stronger, and Sophie could sense their gratitude. One evening, Sophie met Forgotten Melody, a spirit longing for closure. It turned out that the hauntingly beautiful melody in Sophie's favorite music box belonged to her. Together, they composed the final verses of the Forgotten Melody, and as the last note played, Forgotten Melody's presence vanished with a grateful smile. Another follower, @Restless Painter, needed Sophie's help to complete a painting that had remained unfinished for centuries. Sophie was transported into a ghostly gallery, where she picked up the artist's brush and added the final strokes. The ghostly painter's smile of satisfaction illuminated the room as he moved on. Sophie's interactions with these spectral followers drew the attention of her two closest friends, Alex and Emily. They were initially skeptical, but soon became intrigued by the mysterious events unfolding on Sophie's Twitter account. Sophie confided in them, and they decided to join her on her supernatural quest. Alex, a tech-savvy computer programmer with a penchant for dark humor, provided valuable insights into navigating the digital realm of the supernatural. Emily, an amateur historian and avid collector of vintage artifacts, uncovered crucial clues from the city's archives. Together, the trio embarked on a series of eerie and heartwarming adventures to help the ghostly entities find peace. Along the way, they encountered not only spirits with unfinished business, but also malevolent entities that sought to disrupt their efforts. As they faced these supernatural challenges, Alex couldn't resist injecting some dark humor into their investigations. Here are 5 of his chilling yet humorous jokes. The ghostly Wi-Fi. In a haunted library, as they tried to decipher a spectral message, Alex quipped, "I guess even ghosts need Wi-Fi for their spooky texting." Spectral selfies. When they found an old camera containing ghostly apparitions, Alex chuckled, "Who knew ghosts were photogenic? Say cheese, ghosties." Haunted elevator. During a spine-tingling elevator ride in a haunted hotel, Alex remarked, "I've heard of a killer elevator pitch, but this is ridiculous." Ghostly GPS. As they followed spectral clues through the city, Alex joked, "When the GPS says turn right into the unknown, you know it's going to be a spooky ride." The poltergeist prank. When they encountered a mischievous poltergeist rearranging furniture, Alex couldn't resist saying, "At least this ghost has a future in interior design." Their journey continued, with each adventure bringing them closer to unraveling the mysteries of the spectral followers and the supernatural world they had stumbled upon. As they navigated the eerie and the absurd, Sophie, Alex, and Emily discovered the profound impact of compassion and connection that transcended both life and death. In the end, only one ghostly follower remained: Lady of Eternity. With a warm and melancholic smile, she said, "Thank you, Sophie. You have helped us find peace. We will never forget your kindness." As Lady of Eternity's presence dissipated, Sophie felt a profound sense of fulfillment. Her Twitter account was once again her own, but the memories of her supernatural adventures would stay with her forever. In a world where technology and the afterlife converged, Sophie, Alex, and Emily had discovered the power of compassion, friendship, and humor in navigating the mysteries that transcended the boundaries of life and death. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. The Viral Curse: Unraveling the Shadows of Milltown. In the heart of Milltown, a quiet suburban neighborhood with a penchant for the extraordinary, lived a young woman named Sarah. She was an ordinary soul with a passion for photography and a fondness for Twitter. Sarah enjoyed sharing her snapshots of the world, capturing moments of beauty and wonder. One sunny afternoon, Sarah stumbled upon a peculiar tweet that was gaining rapid popularity. It was a video, and the caption simply read, "Watch this if you dare." Intrigued by the ominous message, Sarah tapped on the video and hit the play button. The video was nothing short of bizarre and unsettling. It showed a shadowy figure in an abandoned warehouse, moving in unnatural, contorted ways. As Sarah watched, a sense of unease washed over her, and she couldn't tear her eyes away. The video ended abruptly with a spine-chilling scream. Sarah quickly scrolled through her Twitter feed, trying to shake off the eerie feeling. But her heart raced as she realized that everyone who had watched the video was now tweeting about strange occurrences in their lives. Objects moving on their own, unexplained shadows, and eerie whispers in the night. The viral curse had begun. Terrified and desperate for answers, Sarah started investigating the video's origin. She discovered that it had been uploaded by a mysterious user named Cypher of Fear, whose account had no other posts or personal information. The account seemed to have appeared out of nowhere, solely to spread the cursed video. As Sarah delved deeper into the mystery, she found herself in a dark web of urban legends and folklore surrounding Milltown. Rumors spoke of a curse that had been locked away for centuries, a curse that could be unleashed through the power of a cursed video. The curse was said to manifest bizarre and terrifying events in the lives of those who watched it. Determined to break the curse, Sarah enlisted the help of her two closest friends, Michael and Emma. Michael was a tech wizard with an insatiable curiosity, while Emma was a history enthusiast with a knack for uncovering secrets from the past. Together, they formed a formidable team. As they navigated through the labyrinthine depths of Milltown's history, they encountered bizarre occurrences that seemed straight out of a nightmare. Objects moved of their own accord, strange symbols appeared on walls, and eerie whispers echoed through their homes. In their quest for answers, Sarah, Michael, and Emma began to piece together the legend of the curse. It was believed to be tied to a malevolent spirit that had been sealed away centuries ago, a spirit known as the Shadowed One. The cursed video had inadvertently released the spirit, and it was now wreaking havoc on those who had watched it. Armed with this knowledge, the trio embarked on a perilous journey to confront the Shadowed One and put an end to the curse. Along the way, they encountered cryptic clues, encountered spectral apparitions, and faced their deepest fears. As they delved deeper into the supernatural, Sarah couldn't help but remember the ominous video that had started it all. It had become a sinister symbol of their quest, a representation of the darkness they sought to overcome. In a climactic showdown within the same abandoned warehouse from the video, they confronted the Shadowed One. It manifested as a twisted, shadowy figure, mirroring the horrors from the cursed video. As they battled the malevolent spirit, Sarah realized that the key to breaking the curse was to face her own fear. With courage and determination, Sarah confronted the Shadowed One and challenged its existence. As she did, the curse began to unravel, and the bizarre and terrifying events that had plagued Milltown subsided. The curse was broken, and Sarah, Michael, and Emma emerged victorious. The cursed video was gone, and the malevolent spirit was sealed away once more. Milltown returned to its peaceful state, free from the supernatural horrors that had gripped it. As Sarah, Michael, and Emma returned to their normal lives, they couldn't help but reflect on the strange and terrifying journey they had undertaken. The cursed video had tested their friendship, their courage, and their determination to face the unknown. In the end, they had triumphed over darkness, proving that even in the face of the most bizarre and terrifying challenges, the human spirit could prevail. And so, in the heart of Milltown, where the ordinary and the extraordinary coexisted, Sarah, Michael, and Emma became the heroes of their own supernatural tale, a story of friendship, courage, and the enduring power of the human spirit to conquer the unknown. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. The DIY Exorcism Extravaganza. In the small town of Hicksville, where eerie legends and spooky stories whispered through the wind, three unlikely friends hatched a plan that would either save them a fortune or haunt them forever. They were Jack, the brave, or so he thought, leader of the group. Benny, the short, sarcastic guy with a voice that could make a cat laugh. And Charlie, who was scared of just about everything, including his own shadow. The source of their adventure was an old, decrepit house at the edge of town, a place locals referred to as the Whispering Manor. According to legend, it was haunted by the ghost of Silas Grimley, a one-legged former pirate with a love for tap dancing. The ghostly tap sounds, they said, echoed through the night, terrifying anyone brave enough to venture near. One evening, while sharing tales at their favorite dive bar, Jack had a brilliant idea. He believed that they could save a ton of money if they performed their own exorcism on the Whispering Manor. He'd read a few articles online and figured it couldn't be that hard. Benny was skeptical but saw an opportunity for some good laughs, so he agreed. Charlie, despite his fears, reluctantly joined in, hoping the endeavor might cure him of his constant state of anxiety. The trio dressed in their ghost-busting gear. Jack sported a clown costume, complete with a colorful wig and oversized shoes. Benny wore a cape and top hat, channeling his inner magician. Charlie was wrapped in so many layers of clothing, he resembled a human marshmallow. It was meant to protect him from any ghostly touches. Armed with a flashlight, a bag of salt, and a few lines they'd memorized from the internet, they ventured into the Whispering Manor. The spooky atmosphere, creaky floors, and eerie silence did little to bolster their courage. As they ventured deeper into the haunted house, strange things started happening. Lights flickered, objects moved on their own, and an eerie tap-tap-tap sound filled the air. Charlie's eyes widened in terror as he clung to a salt shaker. Benny, however, couldn't resist the temptation to pull a prank on Jack. He vanished behind a curtain, and in his best ghostly voice, he whispered, "Get out." Jack, thinking it was the ghostly Silas Grimley, began to dance frantically, thinking it would appease the spirit. Benny couldn't hold back his laughter and revealed himself, leading to a fit of giggles from all three. But their laughter was short-lived. A gust of wind slammed the door shut, and a spectral figure appeared before them, dressed like a pirate with a single wooden leg. It was Silas Grimley himself, or so they thought. "You think you can banish me with clown shoes and magic tricks?" Silas bellowed in an exaggerated pirate accent. The trio exchanged panicked glances, realizing their DIY exorcism had gone horribly wrong. But then Benny, still in his magician costume, decided to give it one last shot. He waved his arms dramatically, attempting a disappearing act. A puff of smoke filled the room, and when it cleared, Silas Grimley was gone. Charlie, Jack, and Benny couldn't believe their luck. They'd unintentionally scared off the ghostly pirate with a magic trick. They quickly fled the house, vowing never to return to the Whispering Manor. As they reconvened at their favorite dive bar, the trio toasted their successful, albeit accidental, exorcism. Charlie, for the first time in his life, felt a sense of accomplishment and confidence. Benny couldn't stop cracking jokes about his disappearing act, and Jack decided that maybe, just maybe, they'd found a new career path: professional ghost-busting magicians. And so, the DIY exorcism that had started as a misguided money-saving venture became a legendary tale of three friends who accidentally outwitted a ghostly pirate with a flair for tap dancing. The Whispering Manor remained quiet. Silas Grimley forever banished by the power of magic and laughter. If you like this story, please subscribe. Thank you. The Skibidi Toilet Challenge, Dance with the Unseen. In the quirky town of Willowbrook, where tradition and eccentricity went hand in hand, a peculiar trend was sweeping through the community. It was known as the Skibidi Toilet Challenge. The concept was simple. People would dance to the infectious rhythm of the catchy Skibidi song while performing their everyday bathroom routine. The challenge had started innocently enough, spreading laughter and entertainment among the townsfolk. But little did they know, it was about to become a source of unimaginable terror. As the days passed, Willowbrook's residents embraced the Skibidi Toilet Challenge with gusto. The local diner even hosted a Skibidi dance-off, with contestants showing off their most flamboyant moves while brushing their teeth and washing their hands. Laughter filled the air as residents vied for the title of Skibidi Toilet King, or Skibidi Toilet Queen. At the heart of this quirky phenomenon were a group of friends: Charlie, the prankster and trendsetter; Sarah, the vibrant and creative soul; Mike, the cautious skeptic; Lisa, the adventurous daredevil; John, the tech whiz with an endless supply of memes; and Alex, the bookish intellectual who couldn't resist a good challenge. One sunny afternoon, The friends gathered at Charlie's house. Charlie was known for his sense of humor and love for internet trends, so he was determined to take the Skibidi Toilet Challenge to a new level. With his smartphone in hand, he cranked up the volume on the Skibidi song and positioned it on the bathroom sink. Charlie, grinning mischievously, announced, "All right, folks, it's time for the Skibidi Toilet Challenge." Laughter erupted as the friends took turns dancing, twirling, and mimicking the eccentric dance moves from the Skibidi music video, all while going about their bathroom routines. Toothbrushes became microphones, toilet paper rolls turned into props, and everyone was having a blast. But as the laughter echoed through the bathroom, something eerie began to happen. The Skibidi song playing on Charlie's smartphone started to distort. The room grew colder, and the once lively atmosphere turned somber. An invisible presence seemed to linger, watching the friends with malevolent intent. Suddenly, the lights flickered and then plunged into darkness. A collective gasp filled the room. Charlie fumbled for his phone's flashlight feature, and one by one, the friends illuminated their bewildered faces. That's when they heard it. A haunting whisper that sent shivers down their spines. "Skibidi, Skibidi," it repeated, each utterance sounding more menacing than the last. Panic ensued as the friends tried to open the bathroom door, but it remained stubbornly locked. The whisper grew louder, filling the room with an unsettling presence. Terrified, they returned to the bathroom mirror, where they had been dancing just moments before. In the dim light of their smartphones, they saw their own reflections, but they were distorted, twisted into grotesque, nightmarish versions of themselves. Desperation drove them to try to appease whatever malevolent force had taken hold of the room. They danced the Skibidi dance with frenetic energy, their movements increasingly frantic and bizarre. The whispers grew louder, but it wasn't clear whether they were expressions of approval or something far more sinister. Hours turned into days as the friends remained trapped in the cursed bathroom, unable to escape the relentless dance and the ominous whispers. Their laughter had turned to exhaustion, their joy to fear. But one night, as they danced with all their might, a deafening clap of thunder shook the room, and the whispers stopped. The room fell silent, and the distorted reflections in the mirror slowly returned to normal. Cautiously, the friends tried the bathroom door once more, and this time, it swung open freely. The curse had lifted, but their lives had been forever changed by the Skibidi Toilet Challenge. They left that room, shaken and scarred, vowing never to dance to the Skibidi song again. The quirky town, once filled with laughter and merriment, had learned a valuable lesson. The line between harmless fun and malevolent forces could be dangerously thin. The Skibidi Toilet Challenge had left its mark, a chilling reminder that some trends were better left unexplored. And the friends, bonded by their harrowing experience, would never forget the supernatural dance that had tested their friendship and sanity. If you like this story, please subscribe. Thank you.